my first question is about your character. The Brutalist is an epic, and I would like to know what attracted you to do Erzsébet and her story, and also the collaboration you have with Adrian Brody and develop the relationship between the characters and understand better your own character, especially considering his Hungarian heritage and his grandmother refugee story.
Yes, it was really extraordinary to have Adrian's mother on set. She's a fantastic photographer. So it was very special to she's an extraordinary extraordinarily talented artist, and interesting that both mine and Adrian's characters are artists essentially, and they are both incredibly driven. They both are very ideological. They both want to succeed. But in many ways, Erzsébet is perhaps more of a pragmatist than Laszlo. She's very practical, and she knows that the life that she has left behind, she never wants to repeat. And so she's prepared to do whatever it takes, really, to make it work in the US.
One of the important scene for me was the scene that your character made the revelation of the dark side of the Van Buren. I would like to know, how did you approach to respond to the Erzsébet, this intense revelation and the subsequent violence of the scene?
The film has so many facets, but abuse is a large element of the film, and trauma, and how people navigate trauma, and how in many ways Erzsébet and Laszlo they want to survive, but they want to survive with their principles intact. And you see how difficult that is in the circumstances that they're put under. I mean, Brady put it so well in Venice, they flee fascism only to enter the arms of capitalism. And there's obviously a lot in that statement.
For me, this is a huge thing, but the challenge you have with the project, if the language was one of the challenge, or another set to like navigating in the World War II, what is the most challenge for you?
The challenge was making sure that all the technical aspects of the character, the accent and speaking the language, felt completely effortless. And in order to make something feel effortless, you have to not be thinking about it and worrying about it. Because if you're thinking and worrying about it, then the audience are going to think and worry about it. So it was just having the time and just prepping and practicing and just making sure that it almost became subconscious.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I promise.